Okay, so in the last video I talked about how getting over the problems of society at the moment would be a case of giving the people information, giving the people truth, educating them on who they really are, where they really are, and what's possible. That would be the first step. Okay, so the next step for me would be how do we tackle the people in power? Because currently the people in power are seeking to take complete control. They are taking away our freedoms every day. They are building up a military, they're building up police forces, and they've got all the weapons, they've got all the money, and they've got all the apparent power. So how would we get past that obstacle? Now for me, I've already imagined that the majority of the people on this planet have the information, they have the truth, okay? So that would include people in the military, that would include the police force, and that would include anybody, basically, that are defending the criminals that are in power at the moment, okay? So for me, it would be easy to imagine that as long as these people in the military and the police get the information and they understand the information, that they would completely drop their arms, not be willing to fight for a tyrannical government, especially when it's against their own families, their own friends, their own people. I think that's what's going to happen. I truly do believe that's what's going to happen. This information will get to the military, and even with all their the pressure they're under and their brainwashing, even after all that, I think they will see the truth. They will see that the majority, I mean, they might be the last to come to this truth, to this conclusion, but I believe they will get there. And it's already happening around the world in small parts. There are small parts of Israeli army that are unwilling to go to Palestine and fight, or rather occupy. And that's just a small example of what is possible. I mean, these are hard Israeli elite forces, and they're saying no. Basically, they're saying they're not willing to fight anymore, because they know how disgusting it is what they're being asked to do. And that will happen with the military in every country, because they will realise, because they are us, we are them, they will know the truth, because the information will be widespread, and they will be unwilling to take this any further. And then basically the people in power have nothing. It collapses, it crumbles, because then they're just 200, 300, 400 people, or 3,000, 4,000 people, however many they are, and they have no defence. And that's the way I imagine it. So for me, the next stage of the utopian vision for me is, number one, it is information. So then we have widespread information, widespread truth, widespread understanding. And then the next stage for me is military and police and all the forces basically turning their back on government and standing with the people, which leaves the people in government all alone, and inevitably it crumbles and it ends. And that's the next stage of the utopian dream for me, and very realistic, very possible, very believable, and I actually believe that's what will happen. So I'll do some more videos. I'll see you soon.